I saw you looking at William. Girls, like you, always do. Take that off. Jewelry like that doesn't belong on the help. It belonged to my mother.
No!
What is going on here? Go home, Brittany. Don't call me.
What? Why? I was just—
Go home! Now! Where did you get this?
My mother gave it to me the night before she died. She said that someday someone would recognize it.
That's not possible. This necklace, my newborn sister's. She vanished. We never found her.
The ballroom of the Ashford estate had 200 guests, a string quartet, and Grace Mitchell, invisible, 32, silver tray in hand. You, stop. Brittany Harlow, blonde, engaged to William Ashford III. She grabbed Grace's arm and twisted just enough to make a point in front of everyone watching. I saw you looking at William. Girls like you always do. Ma'am, I was only serving. Save it. Her eyes locked onto Grace's necklace. A gold chain, old. A small oval pendant, hand-engraved, antique. Take that off. Jewelry like that doesn't belong on the help. It belonged to my mother. I won't. Brittany grabbed the chain and yanked. It snapped. She dropped it on the marble floor without looking down and turned to the nearest security guard. Remove her. Grace let them walk her out. She didn't fight. She didn't cry. Her eyes stayed on the pendant spinning on the floor until the door closed between them. William crossed the room before he understood why. He crouched, picked it up, turned it over. On the back, engraved in letters so small you had to know they were there, W+C forever, 1989, William and Catherine, his parents' initials. He'd seen this pendant exactly once. In a photograph taken 3 days before, his newborn sister vanished from Ashford Memorial Hospital and was never found. Wait. The guard stopped. Grace turned. Where did you get this? My mother gave it to me the night before she died. She said someday someone would recognize it. Brittany laughed. William, she's the maid. Go home, Brittany. Quiet. Final. Don't call me. She understood then that it was over. She left without another word. In his study, door closed, pendant on the desk between them, Grace told him everything. Her mother, Dorothy Mitchell, Raleigh, North Carolina, 2 jobs her whole life, never a word about where Grace came from. Then, 3 days before she died, she pressed the pendant into Grace's hand and whispered, "You were never mine to keep, but I loved you from the first second. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you sooner." William slid a photograph across the desk. A woman holding a newborn in a white blanket. A man beside her, both of them smiling like nothing could ever go wrong. Grace stared at it a long time. My sister Caroline was taken from this hospital on March 14th, 1992, William said. 3 days old. My mother never stopped looking. She died believing Caroline was alive somewhere. She was right, Grace said. That night, William called the family attorney, Judge Harold Bennett, the same man who had handled the Ashford estate for 40 years. Within 72 hours, they had the hospital records from 1992. A nurse named Patricia Doyle, fired 3 months after the disappearance, paid $40,000 in cash that same year. Dorothy Mitchell's bank records showed a deposit she could never have explained on her salary. She hadn't stolen Grace. She had bought her from a woman who had stolen her first. The DNA results came back on a Thursday morning. William read them at his desk alone, then sat very still for a long time. Caroline Ashford, confirmed. He drove to Grace's apartment himself. She opened the door and read his face before he said a single word. Her hand went to her mouth. He stepped forward and put his arms around his sister for the first time in 32 years, and neither of them said anything because there was nothing left to say. Their mother had been right all along. She just never got to see it. The pendant was repaired that same week. New chain, original clasp. Grace wore it to the Ashford family dinner the following Sunday, at a table that for the first time in 32 years had no empty chair.